we are going to make some angel food cake. And here I have a copper bowl that's clean, and you see something in there that is vinegar. I'm going to pour it out. My copper bowl is clean. Then I pour some vinegar in there, and then I take a paper towel, a fresh clean paper towel, and I wipe it out. Wipe out all that vinegar until it's dry. We're going to make an angel food cake. I made one last week for my sister's birthday, and it was so super good that she said, you better make this for a video. So I am. And we need egg whites. Be sure you read the instructions in the description if you're going to make this, for some things that I may not tell you. Anyway, that is 1.5 cup of egg whites. And here is some vanilla, vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon. Some almond extract, 1 teaspoon. 2.5 teaspoons of cold water. By the way, the egg whites are not room temperature, they're kind of cool, but they're getting towards room temperature. Here is salt, 1/2 teaspoon of table salt, and this is cream of tartar, 1.5 teaspoons. Take this, I'm just going to set it aside. Next, I'm going to take some cake flour, and yes, you have to use cake flour. If you want to use all-purpose flour, do it at your own risk. I don't know what will happen. And I'm going to sift that cake flour. So I have some flour that's sifted, and I'm going to measure it. We need 1 cup of flour, of the cake flour. So just spoon it in there lightly, kind of like that. Then I go kind of even it out. And put a little more in there. We have our 1 cup of cake flour that has been sifted. And we're going to put it back into our sifter. And we are going to add 1/2 cup of confectioners sugar, icing sugar, or powdered sugar. It's called by all those names. And we're going to sift this 4 more times. So this is the 1 time. I'm going to take it and then move everything. See, everything didn't go through there, so I'm going to just leave it in there. And then get our spoon back out and fill our sifter back up. And put everything through here again. This will be number 2. And sift. And when I get everything sifted into here, and I'll go back to this bowl and dump all of this into here. I'm going to do it 4 times. Once you have it sifted 4 times, I'm going to set that aside and get our sifter back out again and put regular sugar through the sifter. 1 cup of sugar. And put this push this through the sifter, just to make sure that there's no big chunks of sugar, which there is in there, which I'm going to just throw away. Next, I have my mixer out. Yeah, you can use a regular bowl like this, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use this copper bowl. It doesn't really fit on there or anything, but it works. And I'm going to whip up my egg whites. I like to start them kind of slow at first. And about like that. So there's quite a bit of bubbles on top. So I'm going to increase it a little higher. It also gives you time to mix in all that salt and additives, cream of tartar in there. And get that mixed in there. Okay, the egg whites are really starting to get foamy. They're not getting really stiff yet. They're really still soft. So this is when I start adding the sugar. Put that over there. And I'm not talking about the regular sugar. That 1 cup of regular sugar that we started sifting. And I'm going to turn this to medium. I'm going to add like 3 tablespoons of sugar at a time. I'm really kind of guessing at it. This is how I do it. And I think that's kind of mixed in, so I'm going to add 3 more. And I'm going to wait another 20-30 seconds. More tablespoons. And keep doing this until you have all your sugar in there. Have all the sugar in there, and I'm going to turn it up all the way. I just want it to get real glossy and to hold a peak. Doesn't that look nice? I think it does. Let's turn it off and check it. And it needs just a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to check it again. I think that's good enough. It's nice and thick and everything. I don't want to over whip it. This the whole process took about 8-10 minutes. So it doesn't take long. Once you get started, it really seems to go fast, if you ask me. So we're going to get rid of this. And we're going to take our flour here and put in just a little bit, maybe a little bit of flour at a time, and fold this in. And just do this a little at a time until you get all of your flour in here. And be sure you have your oven on too, 350 degrees, preheating. You want your oven to be perfectly heated because we're making something that's really good and you want it to turn out right. And I just take a spoon and I spoon it into the tube pan or angel food cake pan, whatever you want to call it. This is my mother's old pan that I happen to have pilfered and received. Then when I have all my cake batter in there, I tap it down gently a little bit, and I also kind of just go through it one time in case there is any air pockets in there, which I've never had trouble with that though. And now this goes into my 350 degree oven for 45 minutes. Well, here it is out of the oven. Again, it baked for 45 minutes at 350, and you want to cool this thing upside down. That's why there's little feet on there. So you want to cool this till it gets completely cool and you can touch it and it's not warm. To get the cake out, I use a serrated knife, and you have to go all the way around it, which I already have. I've already gone all the way around it. And I take and I push on that to get it out. And I also go like this. Because if you would grease the cake pan, it won't rise as much and be as nice. Here we'll put this on our cake pan. It's nice and cold and cool, and we'll serve up a piece here in a minute. And to serve up a piece, I also use the serrated knife. It's much easier. I have some cake cut, and this is some strawberry sauce I made to go with it. If you want to know how to make the strawberry sauce, just look in the description. The cake is good. Real good. I hope you try it sometime. Thank you so much for watching.